Love, a precious gift, yet also a challenging journey. Have you ever felt lost in your relationships? Or wondered how to build a lasting and happy love? Have you ever asked yourself what makes a man unable to stop thinking about you? It's not about striking beauty or sweet words, but rather those silly yet charming actions that make him laugh, curious, and eager to discover more about you. Sometimes, just a little playfulness, a touch of mystery, or an unexpected message is enough to make his heart skip a beat. If you want to become someone he can't forget, let's explore these simple yet surprisingly effective ways. Welcome to Sophia's Knowledge, and I'm Sophia. This is where we share lessons about love, real-life experiences, and secrets to building strong relationships. In today's video, I'll reveal to you 7 silly simple ways to drive him crazy about you. These might be things you've never thought of. Watch and apply them now. If you're seeking deeper understanding of love and ways to develop your relationship, don't miss this video. Before we begin, find a quiet space and put on your headphones so you can fully absorb each word I share. Relax and join me on this journey. Are you ready? Let's go. 1. Tease him playfully, the secret to driving him crazy about you. In the art of winning a man's heart, humor and playfulness are powerful weapons. Men are often drawn to women who can joke around gracefully without losing self-respect. Teasing isn't just about funny remarks, it's about creating a connection, making conversations lively and colorful. But how do you tease without going too far or making him uncomfortable? Let's uncover the secrets below. Why is teasing so effective? Before diving into how to tease playfully, let's understand why this works. Men enjoy challenges, and nothing is more exciting than a woman who can make them laugh while sparking curiosity. When you sprinkle a bit of mischief into your conversations, he'll feel at ease, captivated, and eager to be around you. Teasing creates a light-hearted game between you two, allowing the relationship to progress naturally without pressure. Basic principles of teasing. Keep a positive attitude. The goal is to bring laughter and joy, not to belittle or hurt his feelings. Read his body language. If he laughs and engages, you're on the right track. If he becomes quiet or uneasy, stop. Avoid sensitive topics. Don't joke about his appearance, income, family, or insecurities. Be natural, don't force yourself. If you're not naturally funny, start with gentle comments and gradually find your style. Charming ways to tease him that he can't resist. Give him a funny nickname. Instead of calling him by name, try a cute or silly nickname, without being offensive. If he hits the gym, call him Muscle Man or Superman. If he sleeps in, joke, "Were you born to be best friends with your bed?" These comments are both humorous and naturally build intimacy. Pretend to be playfully aloof. Men love a challenge. If he compliments you, instead of just saying thank you, respond cheekily, "I know, I checked myself in the mirror like 10 times today." Or if he invites you to dinner, say, "You're inviting me? I'm only agreeing for the food, not for you." This mix of confidence and playfulness will make him think about you constantly. Create playful competitions. Men enjoy a bit of friendly rivalry. Suggest fun challenges like, "Who do you think eats faster, you or me? Bet I can beat you at shooting hoops." Regardless of who wins, the laughter and excitement you bring will make him want to spend more time with you. Playfully act jealous. If he mentions a pretty female coworker, instead of getting upset, tease, "Wow, she's that pretty? Guess I need to step up my game." But be careful, I can be scary when I'm jealous. This shows both humor and care, keeping things light but meaningful. Play with words or gently call out his slips. If he mispronounces a word, laugh and say, "Speaking an alien language now? I might need a translator." If he makes promises but forgets, joke, "You make so many promises, I should start a promise debt book." These playful remarks make conversations more enjoyable and memorable. Be mischievous during meetups. When walking together, tiptoe and say, "Let's see who's taller." Or during coffee, steal a bite of his cake. "If you don't eat faster, I'm claiming this." Such little acts naturally create warmth and closeness. Tease through texts. When you're not together, use messages to keep the fun alive. "Guess what? I saw someone today who looked just like you, but a bit cuter." If he texts late, reply, "Wow, texting me this late? Were you out saving the world like a superhero?" These playful texts will make him smile to himself and crave more conversations with you. Final thoughts. Playful teasing isn't just a way to make him crazy about you, it keeps the relationship vibrant and long-lasting. Be yourself, stay confident, and enjoy the fun moments you share. When you bring him joy, he'll always seek the comfort and uniqueness you offer. Remember, a high-value woman doesn't need to try too hard to impress. Just by being charmingly playful, confident, and humorous, you'll become irresistible to him. 2. Knowing when to disappear, the art of making him long for you and constantly think about you. In a relationship, whether in the getting to know you stage or having been together for a long time, creating a reasonable distance is an art that not everyone masters. Many women mistakenly believe that to capture a man's heart, they need to always be by his side, texting frequently, and showing constant attention. However, the truth is that men often long for what is hard to obtain. Knowing when to disappear is not about playing emotional games, but a way to create attraction, making him take the initiative to seek you out and appreciate your presence more. Why is disappearing so attractive? There is a very common psychological rule in love: what is easily obtained is not valued. When you are always available, always replying to texts immediately, or always agreeing whenever he asks you out, your presence becomes too familiar. Gradually, he will take it for granted that you are always there, with no reason to make an extra effort. On the contrary, when you know how to create distance at the right moment, he will start to wonder, "What is she doing? Why didn't she text today as usual? Is she busy or spending time with someone else?" These questions spark his curiosity and make him take the initiative to seek you out more. It is a natural way to maintain attraction and keep the flame alive in the relationship. How to disappear smartly. Disappearing does not mean ignoring, being cold, or intentionally making the other person feel alienated. The important thing is to create just enough distance so that he misses you, but not so much that the relationship becomes strained. Here are some ways to achieve that subtly and effectively. Reduce texting frequency while still maintaining warmth. If you are usually the one who texts first or replies immediately, try changing that habit. Sometimes, let him take the initiative. If he texts you, do not always reply immediately, let some time pass naturally before responding. However, when you do reply, keep your tone cheerful and friendly so that he does not feel ignored but still sees you as interesting. For example, if you usually reply after a few seconds, try waiting 30 minutes or even an hour before texting back. When he asks, "What are you doing?" you can reply, "Oh, I just finished something that needed my full attention, now I finally noticed your message." This response shows that you are busy with your own life, yet it doesn't make him feel abandoned. Sometimes, be busy with your own life. A high-value woman is one who has a rich life and does not depend entirely on anyone. Spend time on your personal hobbies, go out with friends, exercise, learn something new, or simply enjoy time for yourself. When you have an interesting life outside the relationship, he will be even more eager to become a part of your world. When he asks you out and you already have plans, do not hesitate to decline tactfully. "I have plans with a friend today, but I'm free next week. Where would you like to go?" This not only shows that you are not easily swayed by him, but also makes him feel that he has to work harder to earn your time. Pause communication after long conversations. If the two of you have just had a long conversation or a fun date, let the period after that be quiet. Do not text immediately after parting ways to continue the conversation about the date. Instead, let him be the one to recall the moments with you and initiate a text first. This silence not only makes him feel your absence, but also makes subsequent meetings even more special. Let him feel that talking to you or seeing you is something to be eagerly anticipated rather than taken for granted. Avoid emotional dependency. Do not let your emotions depend on whether he texts, calls, or goes silent. When you maintain your composure and are not swayed by his actions, you become more attractive. Men are very sensitive to being seen as overly necessary. If he senses that you are always waiting for him, your allure diminishes. Conversely, when you show that you are happy and content whether or not he is around, he will be even more inclined to win you over. Disappear after creating a wonderful moment. One effective tactic is to withdraw after you've shared a joyful and memorable moment. For example, after an amazing date, concluded at its peak rather than dragging it out until things become bland. Then, temporarily keep your distance, leaving him with a desire to see you again. This is like enjoying a delicious meal that ends at its tastiest moment. You will always crave to enjoy it again. A relationship is the same, let him long for those moments with you. When should you not disappear? Although disappearing is an art, it is not always appropriate. If he is going through a hard time, needs support, or if your relationship is at a stage that requires understanding, suddenly distancing yourself can have the opposite effect. Consider the circumstances and his feelings to decide when to create distance and when to be close. Moreover, disappearing should not become a repetitive game. If you overuse it, he may feel exhausted or think that you do not care about the relationship. The goal is for him to miss you, not to feel neglected or lose interest. In the end, knowing when to disappear is one of the key arts to maintaining attraction in a relationship. It is not about using silence as punishment or to cause discomfort, but a way to assert your self-worth and create balance in the relationship. A smart woman knows when to be close, when to be distant, when to talk, and when to let the other person feel the void of your absence. Remember, the more you have a rich and happy life on your own, the more he will long to be a part of that world. Never lose yourself just to please someone else. When you love yourself enough, the right person will never want to lose you. What do you think about this? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I look forward to hearing your opinions and discussing further. Don't forget to hit like if you find this content useful and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any upcoming shares. Thank you all very much. Let's continue together. 3. Show a little bit of craziness that is adorable, making him go crazy about you. In the dating world, perfection can sometimes become boring. A woman who is always proper, always behaving by the rules, and cautious in every word and action may make the other person feel secure, but lack surprise and excitement. On the contrary, when you reveal a little bit of adorable craziness, you become special in his eyes. It's that playful nature, a touch of impulsiveness, and a few unexpected actions that make him laugh and think, she is truly different. Why does showing a bit of craziness attract men? Men are often drawn to surprises and freshness. When a woman shows a little bit of cute craziness, she is showing him that she is not confined by rigid boundaries, that she knows how to enjoy life, and most importantly, that she can make the moments together joyful. This also helps break the tension during the first dates or in the getting to know you phase. When both of you can laugh together over an unexpected action or a silly yet charming remark, the distance between you naturally shrinks. Ways to express that adorable craziness that he cannot resist: do silly things naturally. You can try doing things no one expects to bring laughter. For example, when you're walking with him, suddenly jump a few steps or spin around as if you're in a musical. When he is surprised, just laugh and say, "I just felt like dancing," because it was fun. Or when you're eating together, you can playfully mess with a straw, draw shapes on the cup with your breath, or challenge him to eat something really spicy to see who can last longer. These small yet humorous actions will make him laugh and feel that every moment with you is memorable. Show off your quirky hobbies with pride. Everyone has those odd hobbies that they think should be hidden. But sometimes, sharing a quirky hobby makes him find you interesting. If you love singing in the shower with a voice that nobody dares to listen to, tell him about it and joke, "I sing so well that the neighbors often applaud, knock on the door." Or if you like collecting tiny, unusual items, don't hesitate to share it with a proud look in your eyes. That very genuineness will make him see that you love yourself and aren't afraid to show your true self. Surprise by reversing the situation in conversations. When he is telling a serious story, you can unexpectedly interject with a funny remark that lightens the mood. For example, if he is talking about being busy with work, you can tease, "Surely you're a real-life superhero, working by day, saving the world by night, no wonder you're so busy." Such surprising jokes not only make him laugh, but also help him feel more comfortable sharing with you. Dare to challenge him to childish games. No matter how grown-up men are, there's always a part of them that is childlike. Challenge him to simple yet fun games like playing rock paper scissors to decide who pays for the coffee, racing to see who walks faster, or even seeing who touches a tree first while walking. These seemingly silly games that spark hearty laughter will make him remember the moment you joyfully laughed after winning a no-stakes game or pretended to be cross when you lost. Speak out your silly but humorous thoughts. Sometimes, voicing your random thoughts is also a way to build a connection. You might unexpectedly ask him, "Have you ever thought that if you were a superhero, life would be easier? Or, if you were stranded on a deserted island, what would be the first thing you'd do?" I bet I'd immediately look for a big leaf to lie on. These seemingly silly questions are ways for both of you to explore each other's worlds in a fun and natural manner. Be able to laugh at your own little mistakes. No one is perfect, and men really appreciate women who can laugh at their own minor mistakes. If you accidentally spill water, just laugh and say, "This is just my way of refreshing the table decor." Or if you take a wrong turn, instead of feeling embarrassed, tease, "I just wanted to give you a little extra adventure." That kind of ease will make him feel comfortable around you and not worry about the small things. Sing at the top of your lungs or dance spontaneously. Music is a wonderful tonic for the soul. Whether you're walking or sitting in a cafe, if you hear a song you like, try singing along or swaying gently. If you're feeling bold, invite him to dance a simple step right in the middle of the street. These unexpected and adorably crazy actions not only make him laugh, but also create unforgettable memories. When should you not show your craziness? Although adorable craziness is very attractive, it also requires tact. Avoid doing things that are too over the top or inappropriate for the situation, especially in formal settings or in front of older people. Additionally, if you notice he is uncomfortable or not reacting positively, stop and adjust. Most importantly, don't force yourself if you don't truly feel at ease. The charm comes naturally, not from forcing a facade. In the end, showing a little bit of adorable craziness is a wonderful way to make him feel that you are truly unique. It is a blend of innocence, humor, and the confidence of being yourself. When you know how to enjoy life, dare to laugh, and make those small gestures that bring joy, you not only make the relationship more interesting, but also show him that moments with you are truly precious. Remember, a man will never forget the woman who made him laugh and brought him happiness. The right amount of timely and appropriate craziness will be your own charm that makes him go crazy about you forever. If you are still watching until this moment, don't hesitate to comment, continue. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. I look forward to hearing your opinions. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so that Sophia gets more motivation to create many more meaningful and enjoyable videos. Let's continue together. 4. Making him feel like a hero, the art of touching the core of a man's nature. In love, men always carry a primal instinct to protect, shelter, and be the hero in the eyes of the woman they care about. This is not only a matter of self-esteem, but also a deep inner need that makes them feel valuable and appreciated. When you know how to subtly evoke this instinct, the relationship between the two of you will become much stronger and more profound. Why do men like to feel like heroes? Men always want to be recognized and feel useful. When asked for help or given compliments by the woman they like, they not only feel happy but also proud. The feeling of being able to protect the one they care about brings them happiness and confidence. Moreover, when you give him the opportunity to become the hero in your eyes, he will feel that this relationship is special. It is when he is not just your boyfriend or husband, but also someone you trust, rely on, and cherish. Subtle ways to make him feel like a hero: ask for help at the right time and in the right way. Even if you can easily open a bottle on your own, sometimes ask him for help by saying, "Could you help me open this? I can't do it." Don't worry that this makes you seem weak. In fact, he will feel happy to have the chance to help you. When asking for help, it's important to show your appreciation afterward. A "thank you, I'm so glad you helped" with a smile will make him feel truly special. Men don't need extravagant compliments, sincere recognition is enough. Let him take the lead in certain situations. Men enjoy the feeling of being in charge, especially in situations where they can demonstrate their knowledge or skills. When you go out together, let him choose the cafe or decide on the route to take. If he offers advice, listen and consider it. For example, if you're unsure about what to eat, try saying, "You choose for me, I trust your taste." This simple phrase makes him feel that he has an important role in the relationship. Praise his strength and problem-solving abilities. Men are always proud when they can solve problems, whether it's a small task like fixing something broken or offering advice at work. Don't hesitate to compliment him when he accomplishes something, even if it seems simple to you. For instance, "You're so good at this. I'd be lost without you," or "I admire how calmly you handle problems." Such compliments not only make him proud but also encourage him to do even more for you. Allow him to protect you when necessary. No one wants to see their loved one in trouble, but when the opportunity arises, let him show his protective side. If you feel tired after a long day, don't hesitate to lean on him and say, "I'm a bit tired today, can I rest on your shoulder?" Or when walking in a crowded area, let him walk on the outer side, closer to the street. This small gesture shows that you trust him to be your protector. He will feel happy knowing that you trust and are willing to let him care for you. Respect his opinions and decisions. Men feel valued when their opinions are heard and respected. When he shares his thoughts, show genuine interest. If you disagree, gently offer your perspective instead of outright rejecting his ideas. For example, "I think your idea is great, maybe we could try this as well. I have a small suggestion, can you hear it?" This way of speaking helps him feel not dismissed and more open to considering your point of view. Don't forget to express your pride in him in front of others. When you're with friends or family, don't hesitate to share a small story about something he did well. For example, "The other day, our cabinet broke, and thankfully he helped fix it. I'm sure I wouldn't have managed on my own." These compliments in front of others not only make him happy but also help him feel proud of his role in your life. Let him fight for you when the situation calls for it. Sometimes, men enjoy the feeling of standing up to protect their woman. If someone treats you poorly, let him speak up. Don't rush to stop him unless the situation becomes too serious. The feeling of being able to protect the one they love is a source of pride for men. When you allow him to do so, he will feel even more important in your life. When should you not force him to be a hero? Although men like to help and protect, they are not always ready for it. Don't turn asking for help into a burden. If he is tired or busy, be tactful in recognizing that and resolve the issue on your own when necessary. Also, avoid overusing help as a way to test his care. A relationship is about giving and receiving naturally, not about trials. In the end, making him feel like a hero is not about you appearing weak or dependent, it is about knowing how to evoke his innate desire to protect and care. It is a combination of trust, timely compliments, and small actions that show you appreciate his presence and efforts in your life. A man will always cherish a woman who knows how to make him feel important while maintaining her own dignity. When he is the hero by your side, the relationship will not only thrive on initial attraction, but will also evolve into a deep and lasting bond. 5. Send a surprising silly message, making him laugh and constantly think about you. In today's technology age, texting is one of the most common ways for couples to communicate, especially when you can't meet frequently. However, texting isn't just about asking mundane questions like "What are you doing? Have you eaten?" or "Have you slept?" Such messages can easily make the conversation boring and lacking in excitement. If you want to surprise him, make him laugh, and even have him constantly thinking about you, try sending a silly yet charming message. It could be a joke, a gentle tease, or a seemingly meaningless question that piques his curiosity and makes him want to chat more. These types of messages not only make the conversation more interesting, but also help build a natural connection between the two of you. Why are silly messages effective? Men, just like women, enjoy feeling happy and surprised. When you send a distinctive message that breaks away from the usual patterns, you not only make him laugh, but also leave a lasting impression on him. A silly yet endearing message will have him thinking of you even when he's busy. Additionally, these messages help reduce tension in the relationship, especially after serious conversations or after both of you have had a tiring day at work. A little bit of craziness at the right time and place will make the relationship feel lighter and more joyful. Some ideas for silly messages that will make him laugh: light teasing messages. Did you know? I just discovered that if you were a little more handsome, I'd have to wear sunglasses every time I see you. I'm calculating how many % of the day you think about me. So far, the result is, not enough. I need to check again. Did you know? I just met someone who looks exactly like you. Oh wait, they're not as cute as you. These teasing messages will make him laugh and feel cheerful. The key is to express your playfulness without making him uncomfortable. Messages asking nonsense but interesting questions. If you turned into a superhero for a day, what would be the first thing you'd do? If I were a princess locked in a castle, would you dare to climb the walls to rescue me? Or would you just stand below cheering? If you could eat anything in the world without gaining weight, what would you choose? I'd choose everything. These types of questions make the conversation fun and sometimes reveal interesting aspects of his personality. Messages after a date. Today, going out with you was so much fun. But I still haven't decided whether I like the food or you more. Did you know? I got home today still laughing at the stories you told. If you were a comedian, you'd surely be famous. Today was so enjoyable that I'm wondering whether I should thank you or thank myself for agreeing to go out. These post-date messages let him know you had a great time and subtly hint at future meetups. Silly messages when he's busy. Are you busy? I just had something super delicious that you're not allowed to try. What a pity, huh? If you're busy, go ahead and work, I'm not bothering you. It's just, I wonder if you're thinking of me. If you're feeling tired, think of me. It might not make you feel better, but at least it will make you smile. These messages show your care while providing a pleasant feeling without putting pressure on him. Messages that playfully tease yourself to create closeness. Today, I went out and the wind blew my hair all over, and I forgot to bring a mirror. What a disaster. I just tried cooking with a recipe I found online. The result, it looked like an abstract painting, but it was edible. Have you ever gotten lost in a supermarket? I shopped around 3 times and still couldn't find the exit. When you dare to share your silly moments, he will feel that you are approachable, endearing, and adorable. Messages showing cute jealousy. Who did you go out with that made you so happy? Don't forget, I'm also a great option. If today you meet someone cuter than me, then you should check your eyes again. Did you know? I'm not usually jealous, but if someone laughs with you too much, I'm going to have to pay attention. A little playful jealousy mixed with teasing will make him feel cared for without making him uncomfortable. Silly messages at unexpected times. Morning, wishing you a fun day at work. If you get too tired, just think of me and smile to feel better. Noon, have you had lunch yet? I just finished mine, but I can't help thinking it would be much more fun if you were sitting across from me. Evening, sleep well tonight. Dream whatever you want, but make sure you don't dream of anyone else but me. These messages not only make him laugh, but also strengthen the bond between you. Notes when sending silly messages: understand his personality. If he's a serious person, choose lightly teasing messages that aren't too over the top. Choose the right time. Avoid sending messages when he's busy or stressed, unless you're sure your message will help him relax. Don't overuse them. The element of surprise is effective only when used at the right time. Avoid sending too many consecutive silly messages, which could make the conversation feel forced. Always remain sincere, even when joking. Ensure that your messages don't make him feel uncomfortable or overly teased. Finally, sending a surprising silly message is a simple yet extremely effective way to make him laugh, remember you, and want to chat more. Charming jokes, gentle teases, or seemingly nonsense yet interesting questions will make your relationship more fun, natural, and connected. The important thing is to always be yourself. Don't be afraid to show a little bit of innocence or silliness when chatting. Sometimes, the things that seem silly are what make someone unforgettable. When you bring laughter and joy to him, he won't be able to help but think about you, even if just for a fleeting moment during the day. 6. Keep a deliberate air of mystery, making him constantly curious and wanting to discover more about you. In the art of winning a man's heart, sometimes it isn't openness or sharing everything that attracts, but rather just the right amount of mystery. When you know how to keep a little mystery about yourself, you will spark his curiosity and make him continually want to explore who you are. Men are often attracted to things they don't fully understand. When you don't reveal too much about yourself, every meeting or conversation becomes a fresh journey of discovery for him. However, mystery does not mean being distant or cold. It is the art of knowing when to speak and when to hold back a little for yourself. A smart woman is one who creates allure by making the other person constantly wonder, what is she thinking? What else is there about her that I don't know? And how can I understand her better? Why is mystery so powerfully attractive? People, especially men, are naturally stimulated by curiosity. When something remains unexplored, their instinct drives them to seek an answer. A woman who is too predictable or too open can sometimes cause the relationship to quickly become boring. Conversely, a woman who keeps a part of herself hidden will always seem fresh to a man and make him want to delve deeper. Mystery also shows that you have your own life, your own world. This makes him feel that he must work harder to become a part of that world. When he feels he hasn't completely conquered you, he will cherish the relationship even more. How to keep mystery in a deliberate way without creating distance. Don't reveal everything about yourself right from the start. When you are just getting to know each other, you don't need to recount every detail about your life, work, or past. Let him learn about you little by little over time. For example, when he asks about your hobbies, instead of listing them all, you might say, I have many hobbies, but next time we meet I'll tell you more. This answer shows that you are open while also creating curiosity for him. Also, don't rush to share very personal stories or deep private issues during the first few meetings. Let the relationship develop naturally as trust is built over time. Maintain a rich personal life. One of the most effective ways to keep an air of mystery is to have an interesting life of your own that you don't always share. If he asks about your weekend plans and you already have plans with friends, instead of going into details, say, I have some personal matters to attend to. I'll tell you about it next time. This response makes him wonder, what is she up to? With whom? And makes him want to learn more. When he realizes that you don't live solely around him but also have your own relationships, interests, and passions, he will see you as an independent and highly attractive woman. Don't always be readily available. Being constantly at his side when he needs you can make you become too predictable and lose your allure. Occasionally, let him wait a little. If he asks you out when you already have other plans, don't cancel just to please him. Instead, say, "I'm busy today, but I'd really like to see you another time. Can we set another date?" Not always being available lets him understand that he must make an extra effort to earn your time. At the same time, it helps you maintain your value and respect in his eyes. Avoid oversharing on social media. In the age of social media, many people have a habit of updating every moment of their day. However, if you want to keep an air of mystery, limit this. Don't let him know everything about your activities just by browsing your profile. When he can't know what you are doing, who you are meeting, or how you are feeling through social media, he will be forced to contact you directly to inquire. This creates a genuine connection rather than just fleeting glances through a screen. Learn to reply in a clever and ambiguous way. You don't always need to answer every question straightforwardly. Sometimes, an ambiguous response will make him even more curious. For example, when he asks, "Where are you off to today?" you might reply, "I'm going to a really fun place, but I'll keep it a secret so you can guess." Or when he asks about your ideal type, you can smile and say, "That's hard to say." Maybe you'll be part of the answer, who knows? Such half-joking, half-serious remarks make the conversation more interesting and make him want to discover more about you. Keep some of your emotions to yourself. In a relationship, expressing feelings is important, but don't rush to show every emotion. Men often enjoy the feeling of conquest. If you show too clearly that you've completely fallen, he may lose the drive to pursue you further. Let him feel that you like him while still keeping a bit of space for yourself. Don't be too agreeable to every suggestion or always be the one initiating. When he feels he hasn't completely captured your heart, he will be even more motivated to win you over. Know when to remain silent. Sometimes, silence is the most effective way to keep mystery. You don't always have to reply to every message immediately or be the one constantly sustaining the conversation. Let him be the one to take the initiative to reach out. Timely silence might make him wonder, "Why isn't she replying? Is she busy or does she not want to talk to me?" However, consider the situation. If he is sharing something important, listen and respond sincerely. Mystery is only effective when used at the right time. When should you not keep mystery? While mystery can bring great allure, it also requires tact and proper timing. If the relationship has grown deep and both parties need to share more to understand each other, keeping too many secrets may make the other person feel alienated. Also, don't turn mystery into a tug-of-war game that becomes exhausting. The purpose is to create excitement, not to leave him confused or doubtful about your sincerity. Ultimately, keeping mystery in a deliberate way is an art that makes you more captivating in a man's eyes. It is a blend of sharing just enough, holding back a bit of privacy, and knowing how to create curiosity at the right moment. When he feels you are like an intriguing book where every meeting unveils a new chapter, he will continuously want to discover and learn more about you. Remember, a mysterious woman is not someone hard to approach, but someone who knows when to speak and when to keep things to herself. When you know how to maintain a little bit of your own space, you not only drive him crazy with curiosity, but also help the relationship develop naturally and sustainably. 7. Always be yourself, but the happiest version. In any relationship, the most important thing is sincerity. A man will be attracted to the real you, not a fabricated version or someone who tries to become someone else just to please him. However, being yourself does not mean letting your emotions run wild or displaying your negative sides. The secret is to always be yourself, but the happiest, most positive, and energetic version. When you show your true self with joy and confidence, you not only radiate an attractive energy, but also make him feel comfortable and want to be with you longer. Everyone enjoys being around someone who makes them laugh and brings a light, happy atmosphere. That's why the happiest version of you will be the key to unlocking his heart. Why is being yourself so important? No one can maintain a false facade forever. If you try to become the person he wants instead of being your true self, sooner or later you will feel exhausted. Moreover, a relationship built on insincerity is unlikely to last. When you are yourself, a man will sense your naturalness and authenticity. Of course, everyone experiences sadness, tiredness, or irritation from time to time. So how can you always be yourself while still making him feel at ease? The answer is to choose to present the happiest, most positive version of yourself, the version that makes you happy and inspires others. How to become the happiest version of yourself? Find joy from within. You don't need to depend on others to feel happy. Engage in activities that make you happy, such as listening to music, reading, exercising, taking walks, or meeting friends. When you know how to make yourself happy, you will naturally radiate a positive energy that draws others in. For example, if you love dancing, put on your favorite song and dance in your room. Or if you love cooking, try preparing a new dish and treat yourself. When you feel joy from within, he will sense it when he's with you. Learn to laugh and laugh more. A smile is a language that needs no words but has enormous power. A natural, genuine smile not only makes you more beautiful but also makes the other person feel at ease. When talking with him, smile when you hear something funny, when teasing each other, or even when you make a small mistake. Men love being around a woman who laughs and doesn't take everything too seriously. Your smile will become a weapon that makes him pay attention and want to be closer to you. Feel free to express your innocence and naturalness. Don't worry that you'll look silly if you show your genuine, playful side. A little mischief, a few jokes, or unexpected actions will make the relationship more interesting. You don't always have to maintain a serious or overly polished image. Sometimes, being natural is what he will remember most. For instance, if you're out for a walk and spot an interesting snack shop, don't hesitate to pull him in to try it. Or when you're chatting, you might say something playful like, "You know what? Today I almost fell because I was so busy watching that cute cat by the road." These little, joyful moments will create beautiful memories between the two of you. Don't hide your flaws, turn them into endearing traits. Everyone has flaws, and instead of trying to hide them, learn to accept and love them. If you're clumsy in the kitchen, joke, "I'm not great at cooking, but at least I'm really fast at ordering takeout." If you tend to be forgetful, say, "Sometimes I'm like a scatterbrained girl, but at least I always remember the important things about you." Men are not looking for perfection, they seek sincerity and comfort. When you are comfortable with yourself, he will also feel at ease around you. Share positive feelings instead of only talking about the negatives. Life isn't always smooth, but when you converse with him, try to share positive things. Instead of recounting a tiring day at work, you could say, "Today was a busy day at work, but I'm happy because I accomplished a lot." This doesn't mean you have to hide your negative emotions, but choose what to share so that the relationship always feels light and joyful. Create unexpected moments of happiness. Don't be afraid to do little surprises that make both of you laugh. You might send him a funny message in the morning, pretend to be a bit jealous in a cute way, or invite him to try a new dish. These small actions not only make him laugh, but also create joyful memories in your relationship. Always maintain confidence and optimism. Confidence is the foundation that helps you become the happiest version of yourself. When you believe in yourself, you won't worry about what others think, and instead, you'll enjoy every moment. Don't compare yourself to others, because everyone has their own unique charm. When facing difficulties, try to look at things positively. If a date is postponed, instead of being disappointed, think of it as extra time to prepare for the next meeting. Optimism not only makes you feel happy but also spreads that energy to him. When should you adjust your cheerfulness? While cheerfulness is important, it must be appropriate for the situation. When he is sharing something serious or going through a tough time, listen carefully instead of trying to joke. Balancing joy with empathy will deepen your relationship. Ultimately, always being yourself, but the happiest version, not only helps you attract the right man but also makes you feel more fulfilled in life. When you learn to appreciate the little things, laugh more, and stay confident, you become the woman he simply cannot forget. A lasting relationship doesn't come from perfection or overexertion, but from the sincerity and joy that both partners bring to each other. Let the happiest version of you be the reason he always wants to be by your side, discover, and cherish you every day. Conclusion. In the journey of winning a man's heart, what matters is not complex tricks or flawless perfection. Sometimes, it's the simple, silly yet charming actions that drive him crazy about you. The 7 ways we've explored are not just secrets of attraction, but also the art of building a deep, interesting, and lasting relationship. Playful teasing brings conversations to life, creating joyful moments between you. Knowing when to disappear helps him appreciate your value, sparking curiosity and a desire to be with you more. Revealing a bit of adorable craziness injects fresh air into the relationship, ensuring neither of you ever feels bored. Making him feel like a hero not only makes him proud but also lays the foundation for a strong connection. A surprising silly message can brighten his day, while deliberately keeping an air of mystery keeps him constantly eager to learn more about you. And above all, always be yourself, but the happiest version, because your sincerity and positive energy are what create lasting attraction. It's important to let everything happen naturally. There's no need to try too hard or change yourself just to please someone else. When you learn to love yourself, live fully as who you are, and bring joy to those around you, he simply cannot help but be drawn to you. The man who truly deserves you will love you for the real you, from your adorable quirks to the enchanting mystery you possess. Trust that when you shine as your true self, love will naturally find its way. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope these insights about love and the lessons from this video inspire fresh thoughts and resonate with you. If you found the video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share with those around you. Each of us has our own unique love story, and I am delighted to explore them with you. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful day filled with love.